coming off this fight, man, I feel great. I think it was a pretty decent performance. Some things I could have cleaned up, but other than that, I came out unscathed and feeling good. Man, for real, on all that talk, I thought nothing of it because I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. Every time you step in that ring, you're making your pro debut in a sense because every fight is different. You can't the past don't mean nothing. It's the fight that's right in front of you. That's what matters. And the training that you did leading up to that fight is all that matters. Your past means nothing. Man, next right now, I'm hoping in April I get a chance to fight Mousasi next. That's the fight I want, and I think the fans will like it. I think Mousasi want it. I want it. I want it bad, and I know I'll put on a good show and I'll win that fight. If you look at any good fighter that's at the top right now, people said the same thing about them. People said, "Oh, Rashad ain't ready for Chuck. Chuck gonna knock Rashad out." What happened? People were saying that. They're talking about like Joe Warren. He ain't ready for Kid. And what happened? Things happen. Anything can happen in MMA when you're dealing with two guys that train hard and want it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about the fans because the fans ain't fighters. They're fans. They just watch. So they should just sit back and watch in April and see what happens. King Coker, I hope he can give me that fight. If not, maybe later. If I feel like I don't know if I earn it, if I deserve it yet. But if the fight makes sense, then let's make it happen. 205. If he doesn't want to fight me at 205, he wants to fight me at heavyweight. Like I said, man, I'll just fight him wherever. I don't care. I want to beat him. I want to take his belt, but 205 preferably. But if he wants to go heavyweight, then I'll fight him at heavyweight too. It's just something from as an athlete. There's something I sense in him when I see him. I don't know what it is, but I just sensed that, I had that same feeling one other time against Cael Sanderson, and I lost that fight, but it was a close, not fight, but match, but it was a close match. And, it showed that I was right there. I made a few mistakes because I was inexperienced, but then, I seen Travis View. When I had the opportunity to fight Travis View, I watched his footage twice, and I knew I was like, got him. And I have that feeling right now. I've watched Mousasi's fights, a lot of his fights, and I think that, he's been fighting for a while. And I don't think, I think he's his peak. He won't get improved too much because, after you've been fighting for so long, it's going to be hard to improve unless you've been winning off of natural talent. And I think he's been winning off of just being a smart fighter and more technical than the other fighters. I want him because I know I'm going to win it. And everyone's talking about Mousasi can beat me. Well, I love proving the people wrong, and I'm going to try, I'm going to prove them wrong again. Because with Mike Whitehead, I knew when I watched this fight, I could counter him. I knew. Same to Travis View, I knew if I moved around, I could confuse them. Because, those guys are so textbook, not used to somebody unorthodox. I knew with Fabio Silva, I could just move around and take him down and pound him. And when he got tired, I knew I could uppercut him and just, do the same thing. All these fighters I knew. That's why I fight unorthodox. Like, people say you can't fight Mousasi with my hands down. Well, let's find out. I'm not dumb, you know what I'm saying? I know that certain guys I can fight certain ways against. And I know Mousasi, I got something totally different that people are not expecting. So I'm ready to unleash it because I've already started training for Mousasi last week with Nogueira. You know what I'm saying? I got Verdun, I got Bob, I got everybody on board. I'm going to ATT next week to work out with Santiago. I got a great team of people around me, and it's give and take. You know what I'm saying? They give, you know what I'm saying? I take, you know what I'm saying? And I give back to them. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get, the chance to fight Mousasi and beat him. Keep hating because you're just creating a monster. Keep hating. Say I can't beat so-and-so. Say I can't beat so-and-so. Just keep hating because your hate makes me a better fighter.